Hey, what's happening? What's happening? Facebook, YouTube, welcome to Unplug Cigars, Coffee, and Conversations. I am your host, George Outlaw, and we are coming to you once again from Elements Cigar Lounge, 8349 Indianapolis Boulevard here in Highland, Indiana. And as always, we have some dope sponsors. LT Mechanical, Vibe Coffee, and Ed Frank Cigars. Yeah. So, guys, this evening we are gonna have a conversation with a brother who he doesn't come out and do this a lot, right? So, for him to give us a little time, he gonna pay for that shit. Now he gonna have fun. I appreciate it. This brother is the owner of Copper Steel. One of the owners of Copper Steel Martini Bar, Martini Lounge, and Speakeasy, right? And it's in downtown Homewood, Illinois. And if you've never been there, after tonight, I think we all gonna go there and raise some happy drinks and drinks. Yes. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, would you guys put your hands together for Mr. Lavis Jado? I know, right? Get it in. What's up, brother? How you feeling, man? Thank you. Yes. No, man, I appreciate you doing this.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, because when I tell you, man, Copper Steel, you guys are like some game changers,
man. We're trying.
You're trying, right? You're trying, right? And this is how you're trying. You guys have live music. You guys have martini making classes, right? Where you specializing in all these damn cocktails. Yeah. So you're not only trying, you're doing the doggone thing, man. Yeah. So first, right off the rip, man, tell us the history.
History is this. It's a crazy story, right? I used to hang out in Copper Steel. So back before COVID, that was my hangout spot. Never ever thought I was gonna open a bar. And in fact, my wife said that's the only business you never open.
Wow.
It was crazy, right? So COVID happens, Copper Steel closes because of COVID. I'm sitting at the golf course one day. I run into my buddy that was the owner of Copper. He said, "Lavis, man, you want to buy it?" I said, I'm gonna save you time. My wife says I can't open a bar, right? But I went home. I said, I ran into the owner of Copper, and he said, it's for sale. She said, "Are you gonna buy it?" Man, so fast forward, that just unraveled really fast. Once I saw that she was open to it, reached out to, and all of my partners are like family, or no, two of my partners are family. They're actually my first cousins. I grew up with them, and then one of my partners used to own the Relax Lounge in Chicago Heights. If any of you guys have ever been there. So very good friend of mine. So I pulled them together, and the rest is history, man. We bought Copper, and in October, it will be 5 years this month.
5 years. We applaud that.
Yeah, so right, so that's how long we dealing with coming out of this COVID stuff, because this was the October before we kind of started coming out of COVID. We bought it in October. We didn't really officially open until Super Bowl time the following year. So that February is when they started allowing the bars to open up. Man, and the rest is history, man. We started kind of just, they used to have music, but that wasn't really their focus, right? It was a martini bar that just kind of had a band. So if any of you guys have ever been downstairs, we have invested a lot in the sound and the ambiance downstairs. So we are not just a martini lounge. We are a premier music venue. I used to say in the south suburbs, but quite honestly, man, we have some of the best musical acts that come through the Chicago that play downstairs, particularly on Monday nights. Monday nights we do Teddy Campbell's Good Vibe Mondays, and it's more like a jam session. So what most people don't know is many musicians Monday night is the only night they're really not performing, and so those guys come together at Copper Mondays, and they do like a jam session. And man, they have some of the hottest artists. They may just be coming off the tour from playing all over the world, but they can stop through on Monday nights and get it in. So if you haven't been there on Mondays, come by and check it out.
So you said that you brought the idea to your wife, and she said, "Yeah, go ahead."
It wasn't quite that easy.
Oh, okay, damn, I'm getting ready to say it.
This is okay. She didn't just say no right away. You know, she entertained the conversation. So if it's not going to happen for real, it's just like, no, it's no need to talk. I knew I had her when she even entertained my conversation, right, about that was it.
Did she have any input into everything else that went on, or she was just like, all right, do your thing?
No, man, I have a lot of businesses, and my wife just kind of lets me do my thing.
What?
Yeah, she just kind of lets me do my thing.
She just let you do your thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm glad my wife can't watch.
Within reason. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I'm just out here trying to do right for the family. So she trusts me and she lets me move forward.
My wife trusts
Now, don't get this twisted. Like she don't have anything to say. She always got something to say.
There you go. Come on, Levice.
But she does.
There you go. There you go, man. You was worried me for a minute, man. I swear I was getting ready. I'm going home and I'm gonna tell my wife,
nah,
you got. I ain't telling her nothing. I ain't telling her nothing, man. So the clientele, how would you describe your clientele?
Man, I try my best to make still kind of a, you know, great ambiance, man. They say I'm bougie, but I'm not bougie. But I'm just trying to create an environment for people to come in and have a great time and have good discussion. Don't listen to me. No, but you know what? I have been to a lot of bars, man, and you can't hear yourself talk. The music is too loud. And I just wanted to create an environment where people can just come in, have conversation, have some good drinks, and enjoy themselves. Right. And we have an environment downstairs where we do have a DJ from time to time. If you want that other vibe, you can go downstairs and do that. I have a younger crowd that comes in sometimes. The funny thing is they don't stay long.
They don't?
No, man, because the first thing they're going to say is, can you change the music? Right. And I'm like, the music is what you get.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I say our group is 35 minutes. Right? And it's probably older than that, to tell you the truth. Probably 40 to 45 minutes. But we have a great time. Our customers are like a family. Just about everyone that, when I go in, I pretty much know her. And that's the environment, man. We are really trying to build a place where everybody can feel comfortable. They can feel safe. They can have good drinks. And soon they can have some good food.
What?
Yeah. What? Yes. So we are working on a kitchen right now. Like I said, we've been in business 5 years, and it has been a struggle to get a kitchen done. There's a lot of stuff in the background with the village that, you know, kind of tied the hand for getting that done. But we are pushing through it, and hopefully by February, March, we'll have a kitchen in place.
So, what's the menu?
You
know I was going to ask that. Yeah.
I don't know what the menu is. Because we have asked our guests, and they're like, man, we just need some food to eat while we're here drinking, right? I don't necessarily want to do the straight fish and chicken that you normally get.
Right.
So maybe I have to pick your brains, man, and see what we can do to elevate it.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of run its course, man. It's jerk. Oh, jerky.
Unless you got some good jerky. Never run this school.
Man, here, because it ain't a lot of good. I mean, think about it. If they could jerk sugar, they would. Everything is jerk, man.
Yes,
You know.
indeed.
Yeah,
So, I don't know. I don't know what, but we will have food. That's the first step, right? Just
that's dope.
making sure that we have a good menu, man. Folks to order.
Hey, so you mentioned Homewood. So how is the community?
Homewood is cool, man. You know what? When we bought Copper, I did meet with the mayor. The mayor was like, as long as we don't have any issues, man, you guys will be good. So I knock on wood. We have never had any incidents at Copper where you hear a lot of stuff about surrounding places. I've had fights and shootings, and we have been blessed that we have not had any of that stuff happen. So we have a really good relationship with the village. We're working with them on some things right now to help us improve the infrastructure around Copper as well. And they've been very receptive to that. From a community standpoint, it's still not as diverse as I would like it to be. It's not, but it's getting it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying I'm looking for, it to be 100%, split, right? It don't have to be that, but I just want everybody to be able to come in there and feel comfortable, whoever it is.
Right.
And I don't know if I'm there, if we're actually there yet.
It's funny because on that little stretch, I guess from like Ridge to like 183rd, whatever, it's a whole lot of stuff going on, right?
And more coming. Right, so we like right on the corner. So you got Ken Ceiling, you got Stony Point Restaurant that opened, the 69 Prime Steakhouse, you got Fifth Quarter, you got Ridgewood Tap, and there's another Black-owned restaurant that's going to open up just north of us on Dixie. It's going to be a soul food restaurant with music as well. So,
wow.
Yeah, man. And then you got Homewood Brewery that opened up.
Yeah.
And there's other businesses coming, man. So I like what they're doing in downtown Homewood. They are creating kind of an entertainment center or hub right there.
Yeah.
And, so that's working. So we'll have to see how it goes, man. That just increases our competition.
Exactly.
But I tell you where we don't have competition is with our music.
No shit.
So I don't really think anybody can match the experience that we give downstairs in our speakers.
I would agree because it's like you say, it's their day off, and when you get musicians coming together, it's just like when chefs come together and just cook.
Yeah.
It's just shit that's just magical.
So they have one rule on Monday is that they can't play any cover tunes. And so what that means is you'll never hear any song that you hear on the radio.
Oh, wow.
So one person starts playing something and the others just have to get in where they fit in. I'm not a huge musician, but they say stuff like get in the pocket. I don't even know what all that stuff means, but it sounds good.
All I know, speaking of sound good, I get in trouble for this, but I'm gonna ask you, man. And Levis, this your answer is gonna determine if we're gonna keep this shit going.
You scaring me now.
No, don't be scared, man. And all you gotta do is answer right.
All right.
All right.
Just answer honestly.
Mary J. Blige. Or Whitney Houston.
Oh no.
Come on.
No, you talking about singing ability?
Overall, man.
Nah, man. I mean, nobody can match with
And that concludes tonight's. Keep it real, man. That's what we do here. Okay. All right. We'll continue on.
I can't dispute Whitney's ability to sing, but I kind of relate a little bit more to Mary J. Blige's music.
I relate to Mary all the way around.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston, man, she could not hold a note, bro.
Come on, joking with you.
No, I'm an Aquarius. February 12th, man.
Come on, man.
Dude,
I can't go with you.
come on,
I can't go with you,
man. Hey, okay.
No, now Mary J. Blige,
Thank you.
she creates songs for her genre, right? She's not the best singer, but she entertains and she makes songs that are appealing. I appeal to her song. Well, no, she can't put a candle to Whitney Houston in terms of singing. Yes.
Man, I don't know, Louise.
Yes, man. I'm gonna take a sip on that.
Yeah, take a sip, man. Take a sip. We gonna toast to you giving me the wrong answer.
Here we go. Everyone falls in love sometimes.
I'm stuck there, man.
Sometimes we're wrong.
There you go.
Sometimes we're
Wait, who you saying?
Whitney Houston.
Oh, Lord. Don't give up, Mike. And not have a mic.
wrong.
There you go, man. Somebody. See? Let me ask you this. So, I know that cigar lounges, they have memberships.
Yeah.
Wine clubs, you can go to Cooper's Hawk and all them, they have membership.
Yeah.
Do you guys have memberships or believe in membership?
We don't, but I have been toying with the membership to the speakeasy. I
Oh,
haven't figured out how to put that together yet, but I would love to create a membership where you just have access to the speakeasy, and we have an excellent bourbon and whiskey line down there that you can just go down and indulge and listen to some good music. So we'll see if that happens. But I've been trying to figure out how to price it and how that would look.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that. I was just like, wait a minute, there is memberships to a whole lot of things.
Absolutely.
But I never heard anybody say, I have a membership to Copper Stale, drop my name and
Stay
shit.
tuned. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, you know what? Because I was talking to one of my guys that DJ there, and one thing you don't really see us do is really market our speakers, right? And we were talking one day, and he said, "Man, you got this excellent speakeasy door. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but we have a real secret door that you have to press the right wine button to get in. We don't use it, and not many people even know about it. So we talked about really just starting to promote events that are downstairs in the speakeasy. So you may start to come to Copper, and the upstairs won't even be open, and you'll exclusively be going to events downstairs where we will really be promoting that speakeasy."
Yeah, I saw it in New York.
Oh yeah.
Marcus Samuelson has a restaurant, Red Rooster,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's upstairs, it's a restaurant. Downstairs, I think it's called the Juke Joint.
Okay.
And it is
Nice.
cold down there. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of them in Chicago. And I'm starting to just visit a lot of them. I didn't know we had so many speakeasies in Chicago. I went to one called, it's cool if I say the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to one called Lazy Bird a couple weeks ago. It's in the Hoxton Hotel down in Fulton Market. Man, excellent spot. Great music.
There are a couple in the Randolph Street, Fulton Market area.
Yeah. So right now I'm just kind of making my business to just visit when I can and just check them out. But I didn't realize how many speakers we actually had in Chicago until recently. All super nice. Super nice. Yep.
Yeah, that's a hidden gem, right? So, but back to upstairs and the martinis, right?
Yeah.
So, do you find a lot of men drinking a lot of martinis?
Not really. It's some, but the men typically come in and have whiskey, old fashioned, Manhattans, things of that nature. The martini is still primarily a woman's drink. There are men, I got some guys come in and order their chocolate martinis and stuff like that, but primarily women drink the martini.
So when you opened the lounge,
Mhm.
did you have that perspective in place? Like, man, we get the women, and we'll worry about the guys.
I'm gonna tell you this, Stuart. When I bought Copper, I had no idea what I was doing. Right, I have been a business owner for years, but I've never run a bar or a restaurant. And it's a whole different animal. You think because you know business, you can run a bar and you can run a restaurant, but it's not. It's not all the same.
Really?
No. I mean, the numbers, the back end numbers are the same. The profit and loss balance sheet,
Yeah.
that stuff is all the same. But making sure those numbers are good is how you run the front of your business, the operations. And if you don't know how to do it, you will be out of business fast.
Yeah, because most restaurants, their shelf life is what, two?
Yeah. 2 to 3, 4
Two,
years.
yeah.
Something like that.
You got 5.
And we still here, man.
Yeah.
We're still here. But it hasn't been easy. I mean, the bar business and as a whole, I think has really taken a hit. I mean, especially for the summertime, Copper, because we don't have an outdoor space. And so it's typically been slow in the summertime. For all 5 years, it's been slow. And then the fall and winter, we pick up and we do well. The thing that's giving us issues right now is it's October and it's still 80 degrees outside.
Nobody coming in.
Right? Normally, people would have started coming in by now. But it's cool, but it's not just the Copper issue. Right now, the bar business is just not rolling, as a whole. I mean, I've gone into, because I do my homework, I went in a lot of bars in the area. And people I don't know where they are, but they're not inside the bar. Well, I'm going to tell you my real thought. This year, Chicago opened up how many bars on the lakefront?
Oh, shit.
Right?
Yeah.
It's probably, I don't know, 31st Street, 47th Street, 95th Street, 55th Street. And you can look at Facebook and see there's people in those spots every day in the summertime. I really think that has had an impact on the bar business. So we're going to see what happens, hopefully, when the temperature drops here soon.
Yeah, because I was getting ready to say, all right, so you got 3 good months, right? Yeah. But the fall and winter can be long.
That works for us.
And right.
That works
so,
for us, yeah.
But it ain't gonna work for them people on the bar. I mean, on the lakefront.
You know why it worked for them? Because they make a killing in the summertime.
So they like a squirrel, then they take all the nuts and
just like you look at Pier 31. I think they just had their last event yesterday. Man, they're good. They shutting down, but that just lets you know how much money they make in the summertime. Yeah, I will say this. I believe that those bars make more in the summertime than we make in the entire year.
So, but one thing, Pier 31 has had a lot of problems with shootings and violence. So that's one thing with.
And they still pack.
Yeah, but they also are having problems. How long is that going to last? Because there are people getting shot like every other week down there.
Yeah, that is true. That is definitely true. And I mean, that's the lakefront problem. Not just Pier 31. It's, the Truth on the Beach. All the places on the lakefront are facing that. I mean, keep it real. We're facing the same issues in South Suburbs. Not necessarily with the shooting, but you have these big groups of kids that will pop up, right? And this is happening in downtown Homewood now. So we had probably 3 times this summer where we have those teen takeovers, and people couldn't even come in Copper because kids running all across the street, middle of the street, police everywhere. And they just like, I'm going home.
That's
So that's not just a city problem. That's a problem everywhere right now.
I thought this is the other thing. I think this is a trend that I see as well. Mm-hmm. Everybody got a rooftop.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like shit, man. If you didn't go to that rooftop party, you missed out.
That is true. But they work and they generate business.
Wow.
They generate business, man. People like to be outside. So what they say, summertime shop.
It's summertime shop,
the real thing.
But damn, it's getting ready to get cold. So how do you draw them in now?
You don't have to worry about that. It's cold. They come.
Oh, they come.
you don't have to draw anybody in from Chicago, but they're coming inside.
Right.
You know, we hit 20 and 30 degrees, they inside.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's good. So we'll wait. I'm hoping, you know, we got a couple more weeks of this 80-degree weather, and you know, the temperature will do what it's supposed to.
Now, outside of the Monday night jam with the musicians, do you guys do a lot of things during the week?
Karaoke on week. You guys sing or not? We do karaoke. We have great karaoke on Wednesdays, and we have additional music on Thursday. So our live music is Monday, at least Monday and Thursday. Sometimes we do music on Friday, but at the very least, you know, Monday and Thursday with that live. And Wednesday we have karaoke. We do martini, and we partner with a black candle company called I think
Blue Pearl?
Mahogany.
Oh,
They are literally right next door on Ridge Road. So if you come out of Conference east on Ridge, and we just had our inaugural candle making and martini class. So the ladies came in and they made it was a huge hit. So I think that back in the calendar real soon.
That candle making, 'cause I did that with my wife. Yeah, I was bored.
yeah.
Beast.
It was a good time.
Hey, we
I
was
didn't
making-
see a whole lot of men in class.
Hey,
In class.
hey, guys, hey, that's a good page right there.
You get
Go
points.
make-
You got points.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. We're putting shit together, you know, the different little, I call it aphrodisiacs and shit in there, man. Man, they smell great, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we do those. We do live. So people can rent it out, birthday parties. Yeah. So we, depending on when you we rent the downstairs out for private events or for day parties, we rent the entire place out. If you do a day party on the weekend. So, yeah,
I do have a
we're kicking it
question.
on.
I think we got some questions. We got some
Yeah, I got a question. Do you do hookah?
Not at all.
this.
Well,
I mean, you can't even smoke in college. So, no. And hookah brings a whole different out. So we kind of steer away.
we're used to with a hookah smoker, so that's why I thought I'd ask.
You know what? I'm supporting.
I get it.
I'm supporting. I'm telling you. Come on, Beast. I did it one time, man.
No, I mean, I smoke a hookah every week.
There Nobody see.
But typically now, man, when you play hookah, man, you're dealing with a younger crowd.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they roll.
No doubt. No question.
Yes.
Hey, I got two questions. One is the Monday, because I never knew about that. Is that a ticket event or you just?
It is.
Okay, for the Monday, and that's at what, 7 o'clock?
8
Oh, 8
all
o'clock.
of our music events are ticketed events. And so we have copperstillmartini.com, we have a calendar, and all of the events are on the website. You can click on the event and you can purchase tickets right on the website.
And as far as that secret door, I've been there a few times, and I like that secret door.
Mhm.
So what did that come from? What was Copper Steel for them to have that door?
So Copper Still was opened 5 years before we bought it, but it was built out as Copper Still as you see right now. Copper Still used to be a restaurant called Three Brothers way back in the day. Yeah, back in the day. And it's been several businesses since then, but it was most known for being a restaurant called Three Brothers. There's a picture that floats around the internet of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Ronald Reagan at the breakfast counter. At that restaurant it used to. It was a diner type with a bar and everything. But the previous owners of Copper Steel did the full business of what you see today. When we bought it, we essentially just started business. We made some changes, but they built that door as the speakeasies. Most speakeasies, if you go to them, they have some secret code word or they have some secret way of in the speakeasy. So that's what
Yeah.
the background.
One is downtown, exact address. It's it looks like a laundry mat in the front.
Yeah.
And you put a quarter in, like you going to
Yeah.
wash some clothes, and it
And
opens
the
up.
door, yes. Yeah. So ours is just a wine, a wall of wine bottle, and pretty much just push bottle ahead. All of that was built new when the previous owners.
Well, I probably won't have it in mind, 'cause, they don't say the secret word.
Yes.
MJB, Mary J. Blige. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to talk.
Oh, bro, they don't say that. Not getting in, boom boom. They will not be in the boom boom room.
What if they say bubblegum hookah?
That might get okay, you know.
But we're working on, like I said, focusing on that speakeasy, getting the secret words and the access and stuff like that. So that'll be coming up soon.
That's dope. I like that. I like that a lot. What's the average price for like drinks?
I would say 18 bucks for the martini. And like we do have our martini special, like all, I mean, I say all, most 18 bucks on Wednesday nights. So I think that $18 is probably our average drink.
I was in there with my wife, right? And I was like, I think I'm getting a martini, right?
Yeah.
So go up there with hers. I saw one of my chef buddies there, right? I was like, you can't see two martinis and stuff. Man. So, and he that dude, man, you might he's that dude like from on Friday. He was like, Smokey! Yeah, he a tell. Last yeah, going when you see him like the rage. So I saw Reggie,
Yeah.
and I was like, I can't order no more. Yeah, dude.
And that's just like when I go. I'm not a big cigar drinker, so I'm like, man, you know, I'm like, man, flavored cigar, man. And so my man gave me this little tiny cigar, man. I'm like, dude, I can't smoke this, man. You gotta get regular cigar and get some flavor to it, man.
Right,
So
right.
I finally got me squared away, man. I can look respectable, man. From my side, I'm saying, oh, man,
Yeah.
I had to do it like, you know, really been smoking when I was smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got hear me.
Yeah, man, you can't be with a little flavor stick.
Man,
That's-
I know.
So you're not really a cigar.
Not at all.
Holy shit.
Not at all.
So, okay, you're a drinker.
I do drink.
You
Yeah.
do drink, right?
Mhm.
So then, from shout out to Big Brother Lounge, Embassy and Elements. I get them. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. So I get them. So when you go to
Mhm.
Embassy,
Yeah.
and I always see you just like watch the game.
I'm having me a drink. I will smoke a cigar maybe every couple months, but mostly I will just sit and watch the game and hang out. With stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, you pretty much like my wife would. When I joined them, she's like, "What you don't smoke cigars?"
I mean, it's a fair
I
question.
said,
Network.
King.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know, right?
But I mean, it's network. It's
no,
network.
100%. That is one of the main reasons that I joined. Just the group of guys that come together, man. I have made a lot of connections. How long has that? You know, yeah. I mean, the networking is incredible. The environment is cool, and you know, like I said, we got good drinks. It's good.
Yeah.
And it's like a minute from my house, so it's easy for me just to go because I have copper steel, but it's a whole lot different when you own a bar versus when you are the guest.
Ah,
So I rarely go in conferences to have training. So,
Well, we're about 22 minutes away, and we do have memberships too.
yes.
You know, something to think about.
Gotcha.
Another networking opportunity.
Definitely, right. And yeah, that would explain for Mark and Melissa, the owners here.
Yes.
So I would venture to say it's kind of hard to really appreciate what you have because you're always working.
So if I do
Like, what do you
somebody is always asking, even if one of the partners is there, I'm just here. They want to talk to the first person that they see. Yeah, and so I like the embassy because I can just run down the streets from my house, go and relax, and I don't have to worry about it.
And nobody really.
Yeah.
Where do y'all go? Yeah, because that's I never thought about that. You guys, you can't relax in your own business. Wow. Yeah,
Unless you got a like dining room, something like that where you can go. But you don't go into a bar to sit in the closet.
right.
You would like to interact with folks,
Yeah,
and, but it's just not.
yeah. Oh wow. We got another question.
Yeah.
Speaking of networking, I just want to give you a shout out because you're the one who had me put my cigars inside embassy. And that's when I found out that the police I thought you could smoke it. Better get your cigars in here. So that's when my cigars.
Yeah, you a networker. And you know what? I was always on the search to figure out what my purpose. Oh, well, I just figured it out. I just connect. That's what it is. I feel like I'm a pretty cool dude, man. So I connect with people. That's my goal. Good people, and that's what I do.
Yeah, I got no hashtag only good people meet.
I'm good with it.
Only good people.
I'm good with it. Yes. Yeah. She got a golf session every year, man. And
He's always the
try to support, bring the brothers out for that. Anytime anybody, not just a brother, any business is a good business. Right. I'm going to always make it my purpose to make sure I talk about.
Right. Say your business, man. If you can, what are some of the other businesses you currently have or have?
I actually own a inventory. That's also at Homewood, the development company, inventory company, where we rehab and redevelop homes. And man, this is my new right off the press, man. It haven't even been fully launched. I got to get some money from to make sure it gets done. But I actually just started a foundation, man, a foundation called the Trust Foundation. And it's actually and so this is a foundation that will be geared towards individuals making their reentry into society that have been incarcerated.
I applaud that.
Yeah, and so the goal is building a facility out in South Burg that will host a number of single bedroom residences as well as classrooms, things of that nature. So we will have structured programming for men and women that are coming out of the system that will go through our program. And, we'll help get acclimated to. And that is actually in the process of being launched, like as we speak. Yeah. So those are
And dude, I mean, that's
and I work a day job.
and you work a day
Yes,
job.
indeed.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer of 7, 9 streams of income.
Oh, okay.
Not really in the time, but I believe in it for sure.
I had a conversation with a young lady last night about multiple streams of income,
Mhm.
and we were talking about
Yeah.
and that whole thing. You might as she might as well speaking Japanese.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know a lot about it. I know that there are a lot of folks thriving in crypto in the stock market. I'm not one. I enjoy it. But
It's just like, oh, it's just like, huh?
absolutely.
Mm. Snacks for coffee.
Next is our kitchen, and we're doing some renovations, man. It's been 5 years, so kind of just look and feel a little bit, give it a little bit more, let our customers know that we are paying attention to the needs, just improve, and I think that every bit of time going to research, kind of re-image. That's where we at right
Would you
now. No. Whoa. You will another bar.
Damn.
Yeah. That's for real. That's for real. I do businesses all day long. I'm never doing that. That's not my thing. Corporate is my thing. Okay? I don't do businesses to fail, so I'm in it, and we're gonna make it happen. But will I do another one? No.
Okay.
That's not saying I'm not do another one, maybe, but
But you that key clog in there though, man.
like I said, I am a connector, and I'm gonna I'm gonna always promote it.
Okay. That's not.
My business is hard.
Partners do you have?
I have 3 other partners.
Do you own the building or rent?
We do not own the building, we rent the space. Yeah, and we just acquired the space next door and gaming and an additional bar. We just did that within the last year.
I saw that. I saw the games, right? And I didn't get it because the first time I was there, I was like, this is shit.
Yeah.
And back in there, I was like, what's with the game right here?
Yeah.
You know?
And the game is supposed to bring a lot of revenue, right? A lot of extra revenue. But, we got the new casino that's 2 minutes away.
Right.
And then every business in downtown Homewood has it. Yeah. So you have to build. A lot of the other businesses open new, right? So they get certain hours. We tried opening in new for a little bit, and folks that played our game still came in 5 o'clock. So we stopped the noon time. Just kind of kept it. I get then some revenue, but definitely not the number that we expect.
Yeah, because maybe you all was expecting.
I can't say that I expected Homewood to land.
Exactly.
Several. I mean, it was going to be in the South. So got the. That's it. I think any of those places would have had some impact, but with it being a couple minutes away from, yeah, I think. Yeah.
And is that Hazelcrest or is that Homewood? Well, the casino.
That's a big
Casino
question.
is technically, it's Hazelcrest, but it is a Homewood Hazelcrest project. I think the market said our home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So most villages are getting benefit.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though parking.
I mean, it's nice. We haven't been in. I've gone. They got. Here we go. speaking of, they got some good restaurants.
Yeah.
Steak restaurants. On the rooftop, you mentioned
Right.
on the rooftop, they got a good steak down. So it's cool. Yeah.
Well, it's, it's just like the one down. Yeah. Hard Rock.
Oh, you just going to the casino, yeah. At the end of the day. But again, I know.
Let's go. We have a little question.
Yeah, how do you get your family involved, particularly your daughters? I know you have twin daughters.
Man, I have 3 daughters.
Uh,
I have 3 daughters. So my daughters, how do they? My daughters are real estate agents at my book. They became real estate agents, and they just got me. Oh, I'm well, man. I'm cool. I'm blessed to have some daughters that want to hang with their dad still a little bit, and they don't mind helping in the business when they have to help. So, like, you come to the show on Monday night. My daughters are the hostess at the farm on Monday nights, and then you'll kind of see them floating around. You know, they'll be at the real estate office, or they'll be at for a while. College players and all of that stuff, but I mean, they're grown and still hang and help. I want them, but I don't. Yeah, I do it number one to help, and they do it to make the money they make. They have their own passions
yeah.
that they chasing that. I appreciate that they still get to help them.
Yeah. I told you though, she was like, oh, girl, go and help your dad. Oh, God, here we go again.
Man, I'm doing this.
Martini class.
So we have a couple of questions online. Deborah Raspberry says, "What's up, baby?"
That's my sister. Hey. My sister and brother-in-law in the house. So would y'all please clap for my sister and Hans and Deborah Raspberry, my sister out in Solar. So she's kind of here. So
She also said, "I went to a nice cigar lounge in Phoenix. They had a live band in the humidor where you could sit." And Melissa responded, "We have that here too."
there you go. So that's each. Yeah.
So I'm going to switch mics with you because they say they're sometimes it's going in and out and it's hard to hear. Angela Glass said, "Nice to meet you. We'll put Copper Still on my place to visit." Awesome. Yeah, on her way out. Our bartender Danny said, "With your foundation, how do you present a venture of that nature to a prospective community, and how will you address those citizens' concerns?"
That is a very good question. So I will say that I have built relationships with a number of villages and the leadership in those villages. I have not yet gotten to a point where I've had to confront the community, but I think I have picked a couple of locations that have enough rural space, open space to where I don't think it'll be a big issue. So that is my goal, that we will find a space that's kind of open and has a lot of land. He's a Yep.
That was me with the question.
Yep.
Because, there's similar out of the creek.
Yep.
We have further south of me. And so it was kind of a perspective debate within the community that I did see on the Facebook page. And citizens in the area are very concerned about those types of facilities. I'm not for it or against it, but I was just how do you address those types of concerns, especially with the different levels and rising crime?
And I don't put it's in those areas around Creek, not in areas in that area. Um, yes, I know safety, crime would probably be questioned, but what I would say to them is this is not some huge space for black folks. My expectation is that this was 10 single bedroom units. So we'll be limited to this program on time. And there will be a bit of what I want to say. We're going to do background demographic that will come. It won't just be anybody being released. Uh, I'm stuff like that. But we will have a certain category of folks that we will be focused, right? And so there will be a level of security around that facility, but I think that once they can see the format and what we're doing, and we will be intentional about making sure they understand what it looks like, I think the receptive to it.
That's a huge undertaking.
Yeah.
Thing.
I gotta raise a whole lot of money to make it.
Oh, hey, well, you got the guy here right there. Why? She gonna talk on the mic right there.
Something
Yeah.
well, I'm not working these days, but the furlough. Have you considered there's a lot of veterans grants for homeless veterans, right? Way billions of dollars
Absolutely.
for that.
I thought about it and later that's something we can do, but I can't do it all at once. But definitely that is an area that we will might tackle. Because that's the big that's cool.
Yeah. Hey, wait, you got a question. I'm gonna tell you what this ass did. Oh, I'm a ball.
No question. I am active with you,
Absolutely.
and housing is probably one of the most impactful things in people's lives. So what you're talking about is single to provide some level of affordable housing for returning citizens.
Yeah.
And once you get your plan set, you know where I'm at. You know, and we'll work something out. But what people need to realize is that we need to, open our hearts for people who are coming back into society. I mean, everybody ain't, a criminal who is just, trying to, do something bad.
Yeah.
They've really been reformed, and they just need a chance.
Yeah.
And so when you get people back to society, you never know, how you're going to be able to impact their lives and get around them. So I've heard some of the comments. I know some of the comments from all over. No one wants these things in their community. No one wants them in their community. However, if you can locate them in areas where there's jobs, transportation, and things of that nature, it's much more it's going to be successful. So that's all I have to add to that. I actually sit on the board for the Andaleo Institute. Our church there, Jordan and my church, Jordan Macro Church. Yeah. And we do a lot of that as well. I mean, while you do want most of that, recidivism, population centered areas, central, areas where they can kind of, have access to public transportation.
Yeah.
Far out in the south suburbs might not be the best area, but that's just my thought. I'm willing to look at a plan and see what we can do to get something like that funded.
Yep, and I'm gonna get just a little bit on it. I think it's kind of the opposite, right? I think as I look at this program, I want to go through an expensive program where they don't have the access to the transportation and things like that. I want them to be in this program for whatever period of time, whether it's 6 months, whether it's 1 year. This is where you are. But this program will allow people to decide what they can expect. Like many times they put them in these programs and houses inferior, man, these programs are bad.
Right.
Man, this will be something somebody can look back that they have accomplished. And this is not affordable housing. This is housing that would be paid for the length of that program. At the end of that, we will talk about how they do affordable spaces as the exit program, right? But my thought process is we will be in a place, in a location to where this is your place and you don't have distractions. So that will be some of the criteria for you coming in. If you're not with it, it may not be the program for you. But there are people that want to be focused, they don't want distractions, being able to get here and get there, and they just want to be focused. That's really what we are focused on.
So I have a follow-up question to that because I've worked with programs like that as it relates to dealing with people in society for prisons as well as housing for homes. Are you going to have like supportive programs, 24-hour, like counseling and mentorship, things like that in the house with them?
Yes. So, vision of the single resident, also have classrooms that they will have access to, so that any other programs that we offer can be done right there on site. There will be a kitchen, exercise facilities, all the things to get that.
Now, he makes a good point in terms of being out in the south suburbs and access to jobs. Because I know years ago, a friend of mine said when they closed down the projects, he was a politician, an alderman in the south suburbs, and he said we had an influx of people from the projects come to the south suburbs. And he said they had opportunities to go other places where they did have access to transportation and jobs. Like it could be Oak Brook, it could be Schaumburg, it could be places like that. But they said, oh, we don't want to go there because there are no black people out there. We don't want to live out there. But they weren't working. They were living in Section 8 housing in the south suburbs. And so this community basically was trying to stop the influx of people coming in there because their crime, like Danielle had a quite good question, their crime was starting to increase because all they were doing was sitting around and doing, conjuring up nefarious activities in this new, fertile land of theirs.
Yeah, and I think, like I mentioned, we are talking about people, right? So we're not talking about a big housing, hundreds of people, or anything like that. And some of this stuff is still still under development, so it may change. But our thought process is that these were Virginia specific. I don't even know if I can use that kind of wording, but it will be an all-female facility or an all-female facility. Again, I want all distractions. Anytime you put distractions, right? So, these facilities in one. And so we'll start with one. Don't know what it's going to be, but it will be one tender. And our plan is to try that one out, see how it works, tweak it, and then move on to the next one. And they may because I don't want that scenario where we have these in one village. We may be creative. We will figure that the location piece out, but that is, you guys are getting the vision.
Yeah, that's the vision.
How this vision.
But guess what, man? You can't buy no damn Rolex with that, man. I mean, you're a businessman, dude.
Man, I have been blessed, and I always feel like I've been blessed, but I've been a blessed. Doing what I do. I don't think whatever it's on.
That's great. Yeah. But damn it, I need a Rolex. What's the business, man? We could go in, man. You know, let's jeez, man. No, that's cool. Hey, brother. Oh, man, brother. That's a hell of a thing right there. That's the ultimate give back. Right. That's the ultimate give back.
So when I'm reaching, I said I need to have an event to raise the funds. Get about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be making my tour.
And then you know what?
We won't forget. We won't forget. You know, you got that membership form? We won't forget that one.
Hey, you know what you did? We, like you said, we go to church together, right?
Yeah.
And we're in the men's chorus together. And I know there's those who don't think I go to church. Whatever.
Sing solos, y'all.
And I sing. Right. But you know, sis, let me tell you what this brother did yesterday to a guy. And the guy stormed out of choir rehearsal. I believe that dude, the dude had on his mask and you know, cause he still think it's COVID, right? And he had his mask on and we were singing, I don't know, Lord, blah, 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 blah. I don't know the song, right? And I think Hawthorne's section, we talking about bougie.
Yeah.
Remember we talking about bougie?
Yeah.
Oh man, his section is the king of bougie. That ain't bougie. So they messed up. And the guy corrected. And Hawthorne, the man kicked the door of the church, not open, but out, just to get the hell out. And you know what? He'll give you money, but guess what? Instead of him saying, hey, bro, I made a mistake, you know what he told him? Well, leave. That's all. Well, leave. I was like, what kind of God do you see?
Still working.
That's a damn good brother, man. That's a damn good brother. That's my man. That's my man. Love him to death. We got another question out there on online. Chris?
No.
No? Yeah. Man, how does your wife feel about that venture?
My wife loves it. Now my wife is not involved with copper at all. No, not at all. All right. Barely comes to copper. But, the real estate she helps in, but she is really involved and my sister. My sister-in-law is big in the addiction. So she was very excited to be a part of it. Not that we're focusing on that at this point, but just what we're trying to do, she was very excited.
So you have a team, right? With everything you do. So I'm sure with the team, you're not the smartest cat at the table, right? Hey, if you're the smartest person. Yeah. And so your team is like,
you know what I'm good at? I'm good at creating vision. Then I'm hoping that the cat may come through. I'm trying to build a vision easy, but pulling it together and making it happen is where I need to go.
bro, that's why we said vision.
Yeah.
Deputy mayor of Cigar Group, right? GTG, Northwest Indiana, right? So we're having a meeting tomorrow. And in my notes, because as you can tell, man, I'm trying to be prepared. I said, you know, people have, they have agenda. Mine is I have a vision. So it's like, what's the vision? And the vision is for everyone, you know. And if you can see the vision, right, you can get clearer than I.
Yeah.
You know, so let's get on board vision. Right? So
Yeah, the vision is a part. all of that.
Exactly.
It's, when, yeah, you just gotta make sure you're your part about
Yeah.
on that vision. It can't be dismissed.
Yeah, it gotta be different, man. Because I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but I had came up with an idea, and I was like, man, let's sell something to blind people. I put a lot of money in it. No, man. I had a vision, man. I was like, yo, man, it didn't work. It didn't work, man. And then my boy, no, there was this other guy, man. He wrestled shit. I'm sorry. This dude, man, he had me go, man. I believe something else. Right. And I was like, how we gonna sell them? Now, how we gonna sell these damn things, man? I got 200. How about one? There you go, man. It's them, and then my dumb ass, right? I bought the ones that go over your guys, right? So I need help, bro. I need,
Yeah. Got the blue block.
yeah. Big ass things, man. I was like, that.
Right.
Huh?
Blind people over there.
You can't say blind. See, that's why the guy wanted to kick off the grass, man. And then no, you can't say that, man. Visually, is it visually impaired? Huh? Yes, I don't know, man. You just can't do it. We are a uber sensitive nation. I mean, so you can't say blind. Yeah, we're gonna erase it. Just say you can't see that far. You know, or, yeah. Uh,
Let me just add this disclaimer, the comments of George Outlaw are those of his own and not of that of Element Cigar.
There are a lot of elements. I mean, it was just stuff that I was thinking about, man. You know, that's what that is. So you are a member of Alpha Phi. Yeah. How long, man?
Oh, 14 years.
Oh,
I'm a new.
you're a newbie?
That is.
Yeah. What about that brother there? I think he got about what?
Tell me what.
24.
44 years? Wow, that's legacy. Yeah.
What? 14 years ago, man, he was when I came, I remember.
Oh, really?
Them my guys.
Man, I mean, he's man. Yeah. He did do. So does Divine Nine, do they support you?
They do.
All of the brothers, man.
Yeah, I can't say that they don't show me love. Just about all the members of the line. I worked the with events, man. They have a good time.
Yeah.
We're not the largest place. So they do what they can do. What they can. They do the events. They can't do like national like events. Not, but chapter specific events.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. And you know what, man? If I could do it all over again, would definitely would go. I love them. That young lady right there. She came out. Yeah, that young lady right there brought her mobile to. Yeah, it is. So you go.
3 times,
Yeah, how many times?
3 years.
And we
Oh man, yeah,
bring the camera out.
Yeah, yeah. But it's something about, I think I've been to you guys maybe 2 or 3 times. And I support them all. There's something about what you guys, I don't know if it's the brothers or what. But it kind of get like a different kind of feel to it. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it is. It is.
At the end of the day, we all of these nine are trying to do the same thing, but
Yeah.
I'm partial to my own good event.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I know some brothers, even Hawthorne.
Yeah.
Even yeah, even Hawthorne. No, Hawthorne is the man. James Brooks. Oh, you brought him in. Well, connected. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you mentioned this brother's name. I bought his book, long conversation with the man. So really deep. Right? And man, yeah,
You sure?
oh wow, yeah, I did. Yeah, but he told me something that is for all of us. If you have a network, he said, make your net work, right? So work your network, and exactly what you working a network.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And within the cigar, community, it's making the work, right? That's what makes this platform here at Elements so successful, man. 'Cause we've been doing this. It'll be a year straight of
Every week.
every Wednesday. We we've had a plug, and we've had some amazing brothers and sisters sit and see owners of businesses, and yeah, it's been amazing. But it's all about making the network, and again, only the people meet. You know. And- yes, sir.
So I do this. Man, I started 2020 during COVID. Yeah, during COVID. I just got tired of watching the news and all the crazy stuff going on
Yeah,
with
yeah.
COVID. And I just came home one night, had to find out how to start it. And I called the man, some board and the camera, and we went live that night. And we've been doing since then. And it even has spawned, I was cooking with baking and grilling and stuff. Yes.
So, what nights? Bro?
We don't have a set night. We just kind of put it out when we do. So we do it live. And yeah, I was just talking. We haven't done, our quick together.
I'm mad. It's dope. Man. It's dope.
And we have one rule, and we don't talk about anything serious. Man. It's a show that once you leave there happy.
Oh wow.
It's gonna be some of the craziest stuff in the world that you're gonna hear on the show. Like, our most famous episode was about double dip.
Double dipping.
Yes, man. Me and my talked about me and my uncle got into a fight at the laundry because double dipped in my shirt. Respond to this.
Hey, okay.
He didn't speak for a couple after this one because he double dipped in my.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about Unplugged is that we can do a mock version of that right now, man. You failed the first test. You failed the first one with and Whitney, man, because yeah, he failed miserably on that one. Okay, so here's the one right here then. How about this? And I think I may have asked this once before. The sugar gone grits.
Yeah. One of the
So where all my sugar grits fans at? All right, where's the real people at who don't believe in that? What? Wow, bro. Come on, man.
You don't even want to know.
The world wants to know, man. How you do
I
your
do butter, sugar. I mix my eggs.
Yes, sir. You mix your eggs with your grits and your sugar. You making grit gumbo? What the? Wow. Wow. Okay. Sugar on spaghetti.
My wife does put sugar on her spaghetti. I don't put sugar on top of it. Yeah, but when she's cooking it, she does put a little bit. Now, that's the divide, though, because and I'm not even gonna get in trouble with it.
You're not gonna.
My auntie makes the best spaghetti. She don't put sugar.
Right, right.
My wife's spaghetti is cool, but my spaghetti is the best. And she
Wow.
knows this. We already had.
Oh, okay. Because I hope your wife. What? Oh, okay.
This is no secret. We have a discussion on it, so it's good.
Sugar and grits. Sugar and spaghetti.
Yeah.
And man,
Yeah.
this is what I don't get. Hot sauce on fish.
I can take it or leave it. I can take it or leave it. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't really need the fish is on point and it's easy to cook.
Yeah.
Typically, I'm trying to cover up something. Hot sauce. I'm trying to add some flavor to it. Hot sauce and fish. But like, you get some good taste of Creole. Some good seafood fish.
Mm-mm.
Now, you got some bland fish. You can put that really hot.
I don't think alcoholics make good bars.
You know why? Because they give all these money.
Oh, they pour heavy. Boy, yeah, it's about that and $15 drink is $30. Man, so double dip, right?
Who allows somebody to cook? Man, he dipped and then put his shrimp back.
Oh, and the cocktail sauce.
That should be his own.
Oh, wow.
That's all I'm saying.
Wow. Wow. Oh, yeah.
And we were
And then y'all gonna talk about me. You gonna throw your uncle.
took his drink from him. He would go, man. Yeah, because he said. I said, you can have it, man, just don't double dip. Like, beforehand. So let's get
I like that, man.
George,
Yes, sir.
George, let me make sure. I'm sure you let Mary J. Blige double dip in your cocktail sauce.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Double dip. Yeah. Why am I get mad when Mary?
Mary came.
She could double dip. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She can. Okay, here's the one. All right, you and your boy, y'all done fell out. But y'all played the lottery together. And you done won the ticket. But y'all had a massive falling out. Are you gonna say, man, let's get this? Yeah, but then y'all had a falling out.
I'm gonna give him his money. Probably still not gonna. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to where we ever
Double dipping. Okay, you all double dip.
It's just a couple months.
Yeah.
But and a lot of them, even if we're not good, man, right?
Okay. Well, no. You done won the lottery. I got in trouble.
Okay.
I said, if I won the lottery, I'm gonna get in trouble. I won the lot. I don't know. I said 10 million.
Okay.
All my family
Oh, yeah.
and friends, I was gonna give them $50,000. I won 100 million, but I'm gonna give them $50,000. Oh, you were calling me cheap bastard and everything. So I was like, so what should I get? So now you're gonna determine. Well, if you didn't,
So, you had this Powerball.
exactly.
I had one of my guys, he's like, yo, yeah, every family member like $1 billion. That's the same thing I said. No, I'm not doing it.
There you go.
And I'm thinking everybody, I'm probably already, I'm confused. Am I gonna everybody in my family $1 million? I don't know. Maybe I will put every family. Every family may get $1 million. But I don't know the real answer to it. It happened. But no, I don't think I'm just gonna go out and just give them.
Yeah, oh man.
Got another,
Everybody's gonna be good.
They're gonna be good.
But and it's not gonna be something that's forever. It's like so
No.
I think that you and as long man, you're supposed to do.
It's on you. All right.
hey, got another comment online. Says, what's up, guys? Great conversation tonight. I appreciate and admire Black businessmen, especially when we're working with our own people. And that's from our own Nick Thompson from LT, one of the sponsors that we have here of Unplugged, as well as Cigars, Coffee, and Conversations, and the Ladies Collective.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I, if, yeah.
Even
Yeah, I win $1 billion, everybody get okay. Cause my asking is because it's like, yo, it's 50 more than what you had.
that's true.
That is true. So if after I give everybody 50K, I'm left with $700 million.
$1 million.
Yeah. Why you mad?
I would
No, don't be mad. Don't be mad.
folks will
Oh,
too. Some people.
yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the right amount? What's the amount that I should give you? And now that I'm like, okay, now you telling me how to spend my money. I'm like, shit, I got shit to buy.
Absolutely.
Man, another thing, and I know my wife, she probably ain't gonna approve of it, but I'm gonna move. I think they live in New Jersey, so I'm gonna move in the country.
So you got something really going on.
Do I?
In his mind.
No, still need. No, still need that, right?
No, I would move.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. I play music every Sunday here at Elements.
Okay.
But, so question on how you vet the artists.
Yep.
So we get a lot of artists that ask, we only do it once a week. So I don't know if you do it a few times.
Yeah.
How do you go about vetting a performer? And let's say you fit them in and so what they bomb.
Do you guys sell tickets or?
We do. People cover that.
I can't take any credit for the music. My cousin, Dean, he is a musician, and he curates all of the band. So I really just like to make sure that the music is good. We have had bands that come down this trip, sit in the seats. Those bands you probably don't see, right? But we do have conversations with banks about the need for them to promote the event. This is one of the Copper still promoting the event. I think we got into a space now where we are starting to adjust payments based on how many people are in seats. Because we have been going 5 years on your fee, whatever it is. And if it's 2 people or sellout, paying fee. And I really think it's fair. We think as a band, you got people get with. So my cousin really handles all of that. I don't do anything music. I just don't have to watch good shows. But we pretty much rotation. I won't say same thing, but I would say over a 3-month span, we'll see kind of the on Thursday that we do more regular R&B, neo soul. We hear a lot of couples, and limited bands that in this space. And so it is hard to get to a point where you're not in the same band in some particular frequency. But I think he does a great job of adding a lot of variety to our show. Even if it is with some bands, you may see the same band come with different. So we try to make it up that way. But we really just gave it how they receive from the crowd. We kind of adjust the frequency of the frequency based on.
Piggyback what she just said, do you also adjust your cover charge based on who the band is, or is your cover charge just flat?
We rarely adjust the cover. There are a handful of bands that we will charge more. We have a couple may come to copy, and they might do 2 shows. The show is completely packed, and they demand certain payment, and so because we demand certain payment, we raise our ticket price. But we're taking an audience that mind paying what they charge.
We share some of those similar opinions and art, the Chicago artist scene is amazing.
Yeah.
But it is small.
Yeah.
But we share a lot of similar situation here. We're just now starting to think about the large covers and like you said, those come with that.
They do.
So
Those
smaller bands,
they bring that crowd. We have a couple bands that I don't care that we have one band that twice a month.
I can rhyme.
Their show is so, and I think they have a little bit of a premium, but their show sells out every.
Okay, so based off that, then they don't have to sell their name sales.
Yeah, other band.
Yeah, but
But yes, Park and Ride is phenomenal. They like that's top of the line. And so as soon as they're even on the website, the tickets are gone.
let's start right.
Yeah, the tickets are sit in and call, I need tickets. Like a lot of times, it's called, you need a couple tickets. The tickets are gone, they're gone.
So here's my thing. All right, you may mention bands like as well, right? So if I'm George and the Groove Talk, and we're coming to and we're coming there, right? But I'm not social media, I don't have the team to plug me or whatever. So I think it's just me that the establishment, it's like, hey, okay, I have this upcoming band that's coming here, and they kind of put it out there as well,
So if you you look at us every week, we have posters that go out, tell exactly who's playing Monday night, who's playing Thursday night. The calendar is out, so we are promoting. But like I said, this has to be done on both sides.
Okay, right. So what I'm saying is that, but I don't
Yeah.
have that. I don't have that.
You and your funky winter beans need to do so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have to do something like that. And at the end of the day, or you have to show that you now listen, some people that just come to Copper for music,
Right.
have good music.
Yeah.
I have one guy that doesn't miss a show.
Oh wow. Okay.
He doesn't miss a show. And this guy, I don't know how old. I'm not gonna put his name or demographic out.
Right.
But he's not black. I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
Older guy too, man. I don't know how old he is, but he does not miss a show. Monday nights, Thursday nights. I don't know where he drives from, but he's there at every show. And we have a few people that are like that. But that's not enough to fill up. So yeah, we need to make sure that they are, because I think sometimes they just get comfortable. So if you are getting paid regardless, who it is, I don't know how much incentive it is to.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then is that more get the established bands who does that, or just stay away from kind of,
We actually want, we don't just want the regular band, we want a new band. There are a lot of bands out there that are, they just haven't had the opportunity to be put in track in. So we are not trying to shoo anyone away. We just trying to set the expectation that we expect you to be out here pushing as hard to get the crowd in as we are.
yeah,
That's all.
yeah, I get that. Hey, yeah, but if you ever want to have Georgia and Georgia,
Let's do it.
songs, man,
Let's do
dude.
it. Yeah, I should do it.
No.
Let's see what you can.
Come on, Gary.
Let's say you a free show.
Man,
That's fun. Like, ooh, yeah, yes.
I have a question. I know you, is there a minimum?
Once you pay your cover, the whole project goes to $15, but once you pay that, it's no.
Have you ever had a problem with people bringing in their own liquor?
I can't say we have a problem with it. Have people done it, and we had to address it. Yes. But I don't. As far as I know, it's not a problem.
Uh-oh. Yeah, because I hear that's kind of,
That's a cigar lounge.
People will try. Like we don't allow you to bring water bottles in. You can't get
Or tumblers?
tumblers, none of that. But they try.
yeah, they'll give you every kind of excuse, man. I gotta take my pee out.
Absolutely.
You know, so,
Yeah.
and the water only comes out of this. Yeah, that's it.
Now, what do you do with food right now? This
But right now, you can just bring in your own food. We don't have food. Let me not say that. So we have DAW. DAW is the same for their company. DAW is in there as a pop-up, and they have been for the last weeks or so. So when you come in, they actually only get but you are still allowed to bring in food from.
I went to high school with Daryl. Yeah, Daryl Evans. He got some. Yeah, definitely. Got any more questions from the audience? Anybody? Okay, I know this brother right here. Great rad. Yeah, great.
Speaking of your speakeasy, you're having an artist come in tomorrow by the name of Cigar.
Yes.
And I just want to put that out there. Since you put me on here, Phil.
Right.
Cigar Bay, she sings very well, man.
I had never heard of Cigar. I went to and she down at one of the Jackson Park over the summer.
Mhm.
That was the first time I heard her sing.
Right, I've been listening to her for about 3 years now. I met her at another stop.
Yeah. And I
She's
thought,
supposed to be coming to your place
she'll be
tomorrow.
there tomorrow. I got my cousin.
That part right there should put me on a spot. Oh,
Geez, no
man, for
Mary
you,
J.
T.I. Bay. Oh,
I bet you ain't no Mary J. T.I. Bay.
You gonna be in the building?
Oh, yes, sir. No, I was just gonna comment on Ray. If he hadn't been to Copperstone, it's a nice spot.
It's a nice spot. It's a nice location.
Yeah.
And it's how can I say it? They have something for everybody, right? And if you're not a martini drinker like myself, right, man, they make some hell of a drinks. And it's almost like a big version of Cheers because you don't see somebody that you know in there and they're gonna make you feel like family. If you can get downstairs, through the wine bottles and stuff, it is definitely fun.
Right. And you know, somebody, man,
Oh, I know.
yes, man. Or give with an old fashioned plastic cup.
Oh,
Hey, man. Like,
really?
and a plastic cup.
yeah.
There you go.
$18 in a cup.
Yeah.
Silly.
Nah. It's about
Yeah.
it's about the experience.
And speaking of experience, I had experience this past weekend, right? It's up in Minnesota, right? My sister day, and we all got there. It was kind of like an fishing hole because I'm the baby, and it was crazy, right? But the experience was it was a stepper set,
Okay.
and the steppers were all over the Midwest. And I did not know that the stepping community was as big, if not bigger,
Yeah.
than the cigar community. I had no idea.
I'm not.
Oh man, I wasn't a stepper where I was faking, man. I was like a beautiful fake flower. Oh man, I was faking, but then I took a class, and now, oh man, I'm cold. Man, since am I cold? Yeah. Because it's the move now, see. So I saw some pistachio colored suits up in there. Brothers hats cocked all the way to the side. And it's the move right here. If you're a real stepper, you don't hold a hand tight. Yeah. Give a little direction. Now my wife, she don't follow directions.
Oh,
She gonna grab my hand. I was like, you're making us look bad.
No, my wife and I are good at faking it together.
Like y'all fake it together.
It works.
Yeah. That's cool. That is cool. We got yes.
I got a question. What challenges have you experienced? And then you did some with the village. What challenges in terms of competition do you see, or do you have challenges hiring people like bar staff and things like that? Tell us about that.
Type of challenges. We're gonna start with the end. It is hard to find good staff, man, that perform at the level that you want, right? It's probably easy to go find a bartender that you score a drink, but it's hard to find bartenders that want to create the same vision that you have in business, right? We want that elevated experience. And that elevated experience is how you dress, how you talk, how you make a drink, how you present the drink across the bar. So it's hard to find people. You know, and can do it, and that will do it for the amount of money that we can pay. You guys know, I mean, this business is a hard business, so we can't just pay 25, 30 bucks an hour for the mixologist,
Yeah.
right? So it's hard to find good bartenders. It's hard to keep good bartenders, not just bartenders, bar backs. But when we find them, man, we keep them hold on and treat them like family, man. Other challenges, yeah, competition. There's competition all around. And like I said, I think the thing that distinguishes us from the other group, when a lot of places are slow in the summertime, keeps us going along. We'll see how that goes as we have other places open to start to do. I still don't think that they will have the same experience. We have invested a whole lot, like I said, into our sound system, into the acoustics. And so bands will tell you that they like to play a copy because they don't want great equipment. I mean, down to we have drum sets, we have keyboards, everything set up. And so those things distinguish us from some of our competitors. We do have some, we're going to see how that goes. But the summertime this year has been super slow. I will say that, not just because I've been doing a lot of bars, so that's been a challenge. As overall, I think really just, getting the right people in that will stay and that will be presenting your establishment the way you present when you're not there.
Is there enough room outside of Cumberstone on the sidewalk? I can't remember where you can put like
We tried it a little bit, but it didn't really work. They call it yeah, it didn't work.
It's on the corner, and it's like
It's a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic.
Yeah. Hey.
Have you thought about maybe, we said you're gonna focus on downstairs more with the speakeasy? Have you thought about just, the top part or whatever, the first level, just doing like a sports bar? Cause you gotta get more people in there perhaps. Put it in more of a, like a sports bar scene where you get beer and all this other stuff. And then downstairs where the bar is at, have that like the martini and all this other stuff, get that part in there.
That's a good idea. First and foremost, you gotta get the kitchen.
Right, once you get the kitchen, you can break that or whatever and turn it to the downstairs into more of a speaking, well, a date night type thing. Somebody wanna go down there, but they have the bar downstairs, and then upstairs be the beer and all this other stuff. And you can get people there in the afternoon time for football games and things like that or whatever.
No, that's a good idea. I haven't thought about it. And football season is
Yeah.
good. Like, so their season is started. So we open on Sunday. Typically, we don't open football. We open on Sunday. They just don't make it easy. We have a very good crowd watching the game. Bears lose 52,
Right.
and third quarter, people like, now, the game that they won, I looked on camera at 9 o'clock at night, still people sitting in the bar. So you there to win, people spend and stay and drink. But when they play terrible, leave, and they
Yeah.
the bartender is out really fast. So we just need to do a stop. Or either just don't lose. Just make it a good game.
I was Vegas.
It's good. More Bears fans in Vegas than Vegas fans.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. I've been to a lot of Bears games away, and this was by the most Bears fans I've seen in the state. And this is a huge thing.
Your birthday?
I did. I did.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday.
Yesterday.
My birthday.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Big 55.
Wow.
One of our owners gave 2 last week. So,
Happy birthday. So, yeah, I went with fellas, and yeah, we went with fellas. I'm 55, man. They had to put me to bed.
There you go. Man. We the age out.
Man, 2 o'clock. They're like, where we going next? I'm like, in the room, man. Yeah. And I did it for 2 nights in a row. The third night, I'm tapping at 9 o'clock. I'm going,
Bro, I was the same way up in Minnesota, man.
yeah, I can't do it.
And my brother-in-law, right, he old school, right? You ever heard this saying, hey man, let's get another taste. Yeah. Another taste. I'm tapped out.
It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'm up. I'm ready to go. Like, I don't know what you're taking, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man, but hey, I told my wife, it's like I aged out of this stuff.
I am just not getting myself back. Yeah. And what is it, when?
Hey,
It's a good time.
that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, my brother-in-law said, hey, man, let's get another taste. Another one.
Yeah.
For a key party coming.
Hey, you know what I'm just coming to find out. Everybody buys their own liquor and their food before they go out. I didn't know this. You know, I'm at the bar just buying my drinks. All of my buddies pre-game. We don't do pre-game stuff in the liquor store, and we got to do what we do. Like, okay, I know this was going.
Dude, we did that. We had a cooler. Brother had a big ass cooler
Yeah.
in the room, man. Everything was cold. I can't be pulling up.
You weren't staying at a Motel 6 either.
Yeah.
No, man. I forgot the name of it, man. But it was coolers, man. I thought that
Leave the
was
lights
cool.
on, son George.
Hey,
Where they leave the
man.
lights on.
Hey, I thought it was cool, you know. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, because they were in the room. You know? Okay, what hotel did you say?
I stayed at Bellagio.
Oh, yeah. And I'm trying to tell you. If anything, it's a gold plated, what's that cooler? The Yeti?
I can walk too far to get anywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if anytime you leave your 10-minute walk to get to the lobby, and I'm not even exaggerating, it's 10 minutes to get to the lobby. You get something back to the yeah. So I normally stay at Aria. Aria is a big hotel, but it's easier to get everything.
Yeah.
You know, at Aria.
Yeah.
I tried that different this time, and
Man, I go to Vegas with the guys. This service.
You can pull the cooler in there.
we asked you guys to stay.
No, we stayed at Southport Casino. Bro, it's not for a guy trip, man, I can't see. Hey,
I'll tell you my nice blankets and pillows.
yeah, you bougie, man. You bougie as hell. Man,
Very good question. So you're the owner of a bar named Martini Lounge. What's your favorite drink?
Whole bunch. So
There you go.
I typically Woodford, but now we have a pretty good whiskey selection. So now I'm just trying to go through and see which whiskey I like. gonna go fast, but it'll typically be Bullet, Woodford, or Uncle Nearest, something like that. But I'll do my yeah.
You ain't drinking martini.
Let me tell you something.
Right.
I will sneak in.
Oh.
But I make a good chocolate martini. I make a good one. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, if you come in one day, you make.
Yeah, when I catch you, hey man, this will be the high side for.
It won't be too often, but but every now and then, I make it.
Okay.
My bartender has given me a list of all the drinks. As long as I have a recipe, I make it next.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Which is I find that that's my biggest pet peeve. That every bartender makes a drink, right? And that's why you have a lot of people that come in looking for certain bartenders. But I would love a bar that I don't care what bar you have, get the same drink, maybe present the same way, but I just haven't got it.
That's happening.
Huh. Is that possible?
Should be.
I mean, I'm not a mixologist. That is that possible?
Well, I feel like if I can follow a recipe and I can make it the same way every time.
It's hard. I think it's an art. It's the artistry. So someone want to put a little spin on it. One will want to put a little, they'll want to make it sweeter or less sweet, depending on their
And
personal.
see,
That's
like what I try to do, they gonna prep, right? You dictate the recipe. Your customer has the preference. Your customer can say, hey, make my old fashioned the way I like it. You know, I like a little bit extra syrup in it, or I like a little bit of that cherry juice. Yes, your customer can dictate how they want it. But the basic recipe is the recipe that you did. If they don't ask for anything special, that's my thought.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, she makes.
Mr. Jolly makes the mean old fashioned, but he follows.
In his sleep, in his mind.
But you know what though? Okay, so that goes back to like with cooking, right? You can give a person the recipe, right? The technique on how to execute it that makes it different. And I would think you would be the same thing for a bar. Because you guys got what is chippers or whatever. So you have a chipper here. I thought it was
Some bartenders think they can pack on it.
1,000, 2,000.
Why you tell you got 1 ounce, 2 ounce?
Right,
Just use the jigger.
right.
Now, some will tell you it's slow down. But I'm a firm believer that your customer will be minutes more for excellent. If your drink, your customer won't be mad. Yeah, that's my thought.
But you know, I think mixed drinks really came in vogue within the last 10 to 20 years. Because prior to that, it was rum and coke.
Well, I would say with my sector maybe, but you know, you always have right. The big things now are lemon drops, but now it's flavored. You know, any kind of flavor lemon drop martini you want. Yeah, even old fashioned, you flavor old fashioned. Now, personally, don't like, it, but people like. You know, people like flavored old fashioned. But man, you give your customer.
Customer's always right.
George, we have a,
When you're dealing with an establishment that's all will collaborate together at some point. And they will get to the point where the customer is not being reached.
George, we have a couple things online. Deborah Raspberry said George was faking it on the dance floor, but he did well. Let me say he did good for a beginner. And
Trying to stay.
what set up, we set up our own mini bar, travel with the six players.
Yes, that's my sister over there. And woo,
Yeah.
and brother, and let's go have a taste. That's a good word. Yeah, let's go have a taste. We did. We had some very rad. Yeah, taste. Good times. Good times. Hey, man, Elise, you have truly blessed me with this conversation.
A ton of fun, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. But I know you don't really smoke cigars.
Yes.
So this question, if you could have a drink with anyone, rich or famous, dead or alive, who would you want to have a drink with?
My father.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, my father passed when I was 20, something like that.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I would love to be able to just chop it up, see what's going on.
That's
My father was an entrepreneur. My father owned in Hyde Park when I was growing up. So I think that's where I got that from. A lot of my stuff comes to fruition. I would, man, like to just be able to sit down and just talk about what's been going on.
and I know he's super proud of you now.
Yeah, also,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, that's good.
Or my grandfather, all of them, man. Those guys are shape, man. So all of them left here too. So, before they got to see me do whatever I want to do. So if I could get that.
So one comment, just to let everybody know, we're now streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And we had someone chime in on Instagram and say, "Can you say Megan and Kim say hi?" And that it was a great show.
You're twins, right? You know, when you said that, I thought, who would I want to have with, a cigar with? It would be my father and my brother, right? And my father, him and his brother-in-law, they used to own a town, right? The city of 69 Wentworth. It was called the Blue Rock. And now I'm a teenager and I'm driving, and I would always have to go there and get the keys to the car, right? It's like, come get the car. I go, and you will never really catch me sitting at the bar. I don't say bars, right? Because it brings me back to my father and all these cats would just sit at the bar all day, and I didn't appreciate it. He didn't get a chance to see me do half the stuff. And my brother, right? My brother who he left too, right? And I heard so many stories about him, like it was about your height, and I was a shorty, right? And my sister and brother-in-law, right? They have the stories that I heard from them, and they tell me how they told me this weekend how he would drive me around with them. But this dude was so cool, and just to sit down, uh, smoke a cigar, have a drink with both of us, man. It would, yeah, it would be cool to see, and I think that what we're supposed to do, because we're the elders, isn't that crazy? We're the elders, so our kids, daughters, right? Look up to you, and I know my daughters. It's just like, wait a minute, I'm father, right? Right.
I had 3 daughters, didn't have any boys. My daughter had my first grand. He's a little bit over 2.
I saw the picture.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have another grandson. And so that man are balancing.
Yeah.
But man, it's grandson. And I mean, not that I don't do it for my daughters. And my goal now is to make sure that they can
What's his name, man? Give him a shot. Your grandson. Now Louise. Yeah.
Levi's home, that was my dad's name too.
Louise?
The funny story is my dad, man. I was doing a presentation. Oh man, reason for this. And I was like, no, I didn't go to them. And sure, I said, no, but I said, what is done, man? Should see the reaction.
Oh, wow.
I'm joking. Yeah. Every time I went to somebody, man, that's the line I get upside. Pretty cool.
Well, that's crazy, man. And my dad and my brother, right? And I was like, man. Or they'll say, like my sister, them,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was when I saw this dude, he was about young, and this man and stuff, right? And I didn't get the height. I didn't get the height, right? So yeah, that's crazy. But what we're doing now, right, as kids and as us, right, all of that is the foundation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of our parents, man.
Absolutely.
And that's good, man. I wish nothing but it's all your endeavors, man. And yeah, man. We've talked, we really talk like this, man, and I always admired you because the way you carry yourself, your daughters, the way that they carry themselves. Um, man, yeah, I look up to you, man. I look at you, man.
Thank you.
I look at
I appreciate it.
yeah,
Thank you guys too.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
very cool. Hopefully y'all be back one day. I'm gonna just come hang out.
There it is.
I
There it is.
got me another spot. Hang out.
Hey, I love to come in. What is it called? Lavisa's Corner.
I mean, let's make it happen.
Let's make it
Just a little piece of
happen. I know, right? Yeah.
Come in the kitchen with.
Oh man, hey, I'm gonna end on this. Boy, I was so jealous. So, I'm with my wife and I was like on Facebook, and I don't know, I think it was your anniversary, right?
Yeah.
And this dude had the guy I know Mike playing the piano and rose petals and shit all over the floor. And he chef and cooking, man, dinner for you guys, right? And I was telling my wife, we got to go to Dixie's Kitchen. You can't.
About to be 30
So is
Oh wow, I got 30. It'll be 31 this month for me, man. So yeah, man. I know, man. Hey, that's why she don't watch because it'll be the last day. No, man, no, hey, my brother. Appreciate you, man, for coming out here. Man. We want to thank you guys for coming out and hanging with us today on Cigars, Coffee, and Conversation. And next week, hey, this is cool. Our announcer, who do we have next week, Chris?
we have Rick Nesbitt of Infinity Wine Bar.
You know, Rick?
Rick is our guest next week.
Yeah, yeah, wow. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, my wife, yeah, they go. Yeah, because he has a new location.
Yeah. Fields.
Olympia Fields. Oh, okay. That's good. Let's see. We got him. Who else we got?
After him, we have Philly on October 15th from Benny's, your guy, Phil.
Yeah,
Philly
he's
Philander.
yeah. He's oh wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then George, we have on October 22nd, Joe from Humidor Cigar Lounge.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Then on October 29th, we have tentatively Lee from Maduro Mobile Cigar Lounge.
Oh wow, Elite. Elite over here.
Tentative.
Tentative. Well, with a
Then on November 5th, we have Ms. D.
speed. That she smokes, right? She smoking. Yeah, yeah. She.
And, on another note, this Sunday, we have the Javon Watson Experience.
Javon Watt. That brother right there. I was out of town for the interview, but I would love to sit down and interview this brother because this brother performed everywhere, everywhere, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our upcoming schedule. And
Oh,
it's,
okay.
it's
Okay.
plugged in on the screen. So I also put the website a couple times as well as the address of Copper Still in there. So thank you for joining us tonight.
Give it to us one more time. There we go. Shout out to everybody that came with us tonight. Shamelessly plugging my family for coming out. My sister Pam and her husband Lawrence. I appreciate you guys coming out here and watching this craziness. I love you guys. I love all you guys for coming out and keep doing this thing. And supporting the culture, right? And the culture, it's cigars for. It's support the market bars, supporting all businesses that that we don't have to go downtown or out of town to have the experiences. Yeah. Like you said, was in Vegas. And all of us can do well together. It doesn't always have competition. We can all eat. Yeah. We can definitely all eat. And so that's why I am never against any other businesses opening, anything like that, man. I'm always talking about because I think that if you put down, yeah, we can all do this stuff in fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that's enough. Absolutely. That's the thing. It's enough for all of us. Yeah. So hey, again, this is Outlaw. We want to thank our sponsors, right? And Cigar, LT Mechanical, and Coffee, right? Until next week. Peace, love, and everybody. Keep it moving. God bless.